And there's a record function you can see.
Yeah, I think it says we're recording. So,
Okay. Yeah,
we'll start.
perfect.
Three,
Perfect.
3, 2, 1. Hi, I'm Roland Johnson, contributing editor to Fine Woodworking Magazine and also a presenter at the Woodworking Shows.
And I'm Jim Heavey. I'm from Wood Magazine, and I'm also a contributing craftsman for them. And I work at the Woodworking Shows as well.
Yeah, and when I'm out and about with people, a lot of times they'll ask me, why should I physically go to a woodworking show? You've got all the internet stuff, you've got YouTube, and they say, I can just get all the information I need off the internet. And yes, you can get an awful lot of information off the internet, but one of the things about the woodworking shows is that it's live, it's spontaneous. We have lots and lots of education. People can go sit in the seminars. And the cool thing is you can ask questions during the seminars. If you go to YouTube Live, you can type in what you'd like to ask. And sometimes the presenters will see your question and maybe remember to answer you. But most of the time they just blow off anything that they really don't want to answer or any questions at all. And with us, we're right there. and if you're too shy to ask that question when there's a group of people around, you can always just come up afterwards and ask us questions. Right, Jim?
Yeah, I agree. And I think the other thing that I enjoy about the woodworking shows is that the skill levels that we teach to start from beginning to advanced. So depending upon any class that you go to, you'll feel comfortable asking questions, seeing what's there. You may actually take a class that you've always wanted to try that technique, or you've had trouble doing that technique. And here you get a chance to talk to the educator. To be honest, the whole background behind the woodworking shows is very familial. Because, when we have lunch, you'll eat with us. When we have coffee on the side, you'll be drinking coffee with us. So it's like being immersed with your educator the whole time. And for the price of like a movie ticket, you're getting 3 full days, more education than you can actually go to. And again, have this interaction. It's a terrific venue. And Raleigh is the same as I am. I love to teach there. And I can't wait to tell people about the technique or whatever, and listen to your stories, because I think sometimes I learn as much from attendees as I do giving out. And I think that's the whole idea behind woodworking.
Yeah, absolutely. And then as a bonus, you've got all the vendors there. And they're there with their equipment, with their tools, with their products. And a lot of times it's the owners of these small companies that are there. So you can ask a lot of questions, you can get the real information. And a good example of one of the vendors is Lee Valley. Lee Valley comes in with all of their hand planes. They've got workbenches set up. They've got wood there, and you can grab those planes. You can experiment with them. You have guys there that know those planes inside and out. They can assuage any reservations that you have about buying one, or maybe they'll direct you to a different one for what you're doing. And that's the beauty of it. There's turning, there's finishing, there's joinery, and there's woodworking schools, and all this stuff is under one roof, and you buy one ticket and you're there for 3 days on that one ticket.
I just don't know that there's a better bargain anywhere in woodworking. And the fact that we go to 10 or 12 or more venues in a year means that there's usually a show somewhere near you. And that's the nice part. You can make an adventure out of it. People will drive hours to go to something else. Here you're going to a woodworking show and getting totally immersed.
Yep.
I just think it works. And the nice part about being as regional as these shows are is that if you've got a particular problem with, just say, finishing, and you're in a more temperate climate as opposed to a more humid one, the instructor knows what the climate is because he's there right now, and he can address your questions particularly. So the whole concept behind the woodworking shows is a great one. I really hope that you'll kind of keep checking the woodworking show's site to stay up to date on what their venues are and how we're doing in these somewhat troubling times, and find out whether or not you can get to a show. We would love to see you. Sure. I think that's the overriding issue with all of the educators. We'd like to share what we know.
Absolutely. And keep in mind one thing, my jokes are better than Jim's. So
that's debatable, and only one person is willing to admit that.
Yeah, that's right. So, all right, well, we really hope that we do see you at a show this season. And come on out to the shows. They're really a good time. We enjoy them. We enjoy seeing you. And please come and say hi, stop by, and visit with us for a while. So hopefully we'll see you in 2021.
That's the concept. And to help with that along, just keep washing those hands. So hopefully we'll see you soon.
That's right. See ya.